This is Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about the Eagles being 4-0 and why I actually believe, even after all the drama after the game, still believe we can repeat and be the best team in the league. But let's get straight into it. All right, man. We can be the best team. I've seen flashes, I've seen the things we can do. And offensively, defensively, special teams, and how everything, when it clicks, it clicks. But the problem is when things look bad, it look really bad. So let's start with the good. I mean, the first half. I mean, how much can you ask for? You block the punt. Sidney Brown returns it for a touchdown. You made Baker Mayfield look like a shell of himself. And let's talk about the defensive side. Let's just start with there in general. Quinyon Mitchell did one hell of a job. One hell of a job all game. Godwin, Emeka Iboka, whatever his name is. Quinyon Mitchell was all over that. I feel like the defensive tackles, Jordan Davis, Moro Dromo got a sack at the end of the game or close to the end of the game. Jalen Carter, still got to watch the tape on him a bit. I believe he's more hurt than was being led on, but I thought the defensive tackles were great. And unpopular opinion, I actually thought Keely Ringo looked great too, besides the missed tackles. I mean, it's no real separation between him, Adoree Jackson, even Jacorian Bennett. But I thought Keely Ringo with Chris Godwin and Emeka Iboka, he did a really good job. But I thought Vic Fangio did a really good job himself, having Quinyon Shadow the best wide receiver to, not put too much pressure on Keely Ringo. When Keely Ringo start looking exposed, as that's when the offense starts slowing down, we start getting those 3-and-outs. Then, you expose Keely Ringo a bit. But overall, I thought he was fine. And I know a lot of people saying he missing tackles, this, that, and the third. To be honest, Irvin, I think Becky Irvin had all of us looking crazy, or the whole defense looking crazy. So I'm not going to really put that on Keely Ringo too much. But to me, he had a good game. Jahad Campbell, to me, it was more of a breakout game. You force a fumble, you catch a pick. I know a lot of people harping on the no touchdown he gave up, but let's be honest, the edge group was not that great. I don't know who we need to bring in, and I see why Howie Roseman tried to get the house or give up the house to get Micah Parsons, because this edge group is trash. I'm not going to lie. Just got to call a spade a spade. They're not getting pressure on the edges at all. Unless we bring a 5 or more, they're not getting pressure. I mean, I know the Bucs got a good old line, but man, Baker Mayfield had time and time and time. And again, that started exposing things like when he rolled out and, Makuba got caught trying to go for the pick. And that's the problem with those guys that try to go for picks all the time. He came up just a little too far. And then, Emeka Iboka got behind him. I'm not sure what Reed Blankenship was doing himself, but it felt like it was Andrew Makuba's guy, and they got a touchdown. We gave up a touchdown because Andrew Makuba got caught lacking. But overall, again, the defense couldn't ask for much more. We held the team under 6 in the first half. Second half was fine. We did start giving up some big plays here and there. But when I seen us giving up the big plays, it was because Baker Mayfield had way too much time. And again, our edge group just have to be better. Like I feel like we need a star. Like we need like a Josh Sweat or something like that. Somebody that could just get the pressure. We need Nolan Smith from the Super Bowl, Nolan Smith. Like we need somebody, man, that edge group. Zach Bond, again, really good. Safeties, I mentioned Andrew Makuba on that play. I thought the safeties were okay. Reed Blankenship had some big hits. We was hitting hard. I like to see that from the Eagles defensive side. I mean, overall, if I had to rank the defense, I would give it like a B plus. And special teams, I mean, you gave us a touchdown. You get an A for that. Like, you block a punt, give us a touchdown, you get an A. Profit X is a new peer-to-peer sports exchange. We could go against other fans and not the house. That means better lines, and even a chance to set your own odds. Use promo code EagleOwl, get 1.5% in profit as cash up to $200. Again, download the app, use promo code EagleOwl so you can take advantage of this offer, man. As you see here, multiple markets where you could go against other peers. Now let's go to the Eagles game, man. They got us 3.5. Ooh, I would go moneyline Eagles over us. And let's see. As you see here again, different lines. So if you don't like those first lines I just looked at, you could click on multiple markets and there's different lines. But let's go to first TD. I think Jalen Hurts get it. Jalen Hurts get it on the tush push, man. Tush push Jalen Hurts first touchdown, man. Again, man, if you're interested in using this, download the app, promo code Eagle Owl, and let's get back into the video. Let's start with the offense, or let's get to the offense. I mean, it's a tale of two halves, but it was the reverse of what happened in the Rams game, right? So I thought the first half, and this is why I believe we can be the best team that repeat, because the things I see in the first half when everything is clicking, we unbeatable. We're literally unbeatable. So first half, spreading the ball around, seeing Saquon touch the ball, AJ get a catch, DeVonta looking good, Goddard get 2 touchdowns. The run game, we need a little work there, but that's more play design than Saquon Barkley. Jalen Hurts was just in the mode, man. I mean, 15 to 16, 130 yards. First half, phenomenal. I thought the blocking went well. Lane Johnson was hurt again, but I thought Fred Johnson stepped in and did a pretty good job. Tyler Steen got hurt but came back in. I thought Matt Pryor for a couple series, he looked good in that guard position. The only problem with the O-line, I'm not sure what's going on again with the run calls, but they're not getting the same push as they did last year. I think the pass protection is better, but the run protection or run blocking is not that great. But overall, again, great day from the O-line. And again, spreading the ball around. Thought Kevin Patullo was in his bag. Then guess what? Second half, we realized we up 24-6. We get extremely conservative. I'm seeing these I formations. I know the run is coming. I see a certain look in the shotgun and the pistol. I know a run is coming. The reason why I'm saying I know is because I'm pretty sure the Buccaneers studied this themselves and they knew it was coming. And Saquon Barkley, averaged 3 yards a carry. Wasn't that great. And I think Saquon said it best. He said something in the matter of, and if I find a clip, I'll play it here.
What's that quote the coach said? We are who we are. Who said that?
Bill Parcells.
Bill Parcells. Oh, that wasn't Dennis. I think we're both. And that's just, when we're firing, we're really hard to stop, especially with the offensive power we have. But when we're playing bad, we're really playing bad. So we just got to do a better job of playing better than worse. And that's just the nature of football.
How's your leg? Look like you got tangled up on one of those players. Cool.
When we look great, we look great. But when we look bad, we look bad. So we just got to find our identity. He said something that matter, and I agree with him because it was a tale of two halves. I mean, second half, did A.J. Brown go in the locker room, cause a spill? I don't know, but second half we came out, we were trying to kind of force feed him. We tried to throw a screen to him. We tried to throw some slant routes, curl routes, everything I seen coming. It came, go routes. And Jalen Hurts, you remember how I said he started 15 to 16? He ended the game like 15 to 25. We still won the game, but he haven't completed a pass in the second half, and we still won the game. That's amazing, but that's bad. It's amazing because it's like, man, we did everything to lose this game in the second half to an undefeated Buccaneers team and still won. That's really good and bad, I guess. But overall, man, we found the way to win this game, and it was a gauntlet. If you think about the first 4 games, you leave September undefeated. You faced a Rams team who can be the battle of the first seed. You get that tiebreaker. Week 1, you go against your division rival and the Cowboys. You handle business there. You go against the Chiefs at their home who want revenge against you. You win that game. Bucs, who they say we always lose to, you won that game. So it was a mini gauntlet these first 4 games. And again, back to the reason why I believe we can be the best is just simply off that first half of this game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the second half of the Rams. If we can find some way to put it together, we'll be fine. And I'm trying to go back to the last season, or 2 last season, I should say, when we started 2-2. You seen there was promise, and it's like, can this team get it out? And they eventually did. And we ended the season with a Super Bowl win. Now, this season, we start the season 4-0, but you see some in this team, and can they get it out, and can they complete it within 4 quarters? That's my question, because I'm seeing the tale of 2 halves now. Now we get the tale of 2 halves, Rams game, and then the following game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know a lot of you guys were mad at me about the A.J. Brown video. It's cool. I'm fine. But the truth is the truth. A.J. Brown was frustrated. A.J. Brown did put tweets out there that were not favorable. It sounded like he wanted out. And I know A.J. Brown been doing this almost every year, but I told y'all this is the first time I've really felt like it, because it's like his energy on the field not the same. You know, A.J. Brown had that moment in 2023 where he wasn't speaking to the media after wins. He did that in the Brian Johnson era. He even did it last year. He had this moment like, we need to get the passing game going. And he's saying that again. I guess he's tired of repeating himself. His contract too big, so we're not going to trade him unless he agreed to some type of contract construction or whatever, and then we can trade him that way. I hope that don't happen. I hope it doesn't come down to that. Hopefully there's something that can be fixed. Again, A.J. Brown does this every year, but we got to call a spade a spade. And if you see what I see, unless you're a blind man, the Eagles' offense have been very inconsistent and extremely conservative. It just has. And will it fix? I don't know. Can we duplicate what we seen against the Rams the second half, and can we duplicate what we seen against the Tampa Bay the first half? I believe we can. But if the team looking down and out and they look out of it and they feel like they're not being listened to based on what A.J. Brown is saying, I don't know. I definitely don't know. But that's all I got for you guys today, man. Instant reaction. You know, I don't give too many stats or stuff like that on my instant reactions, just based on what I seen. And what I seen is that a team that can repeat, but I also seen a team that's lacking a little something. But I definitely see a team that can do some things that could, you know, put some damage or whatever in the league. I don't really think it's nobody like extremely better than us. This is right now an Eagles versus the Eagles thing. Can the Eagles get out their own way? I say eventually they'll find it. I hope so. But when A.J. Brown put out messages like that, and when you see them walking into the locker room, look discouraged, it's not a good feeling. But this is Eagle Al, man. I'm out.